this update is crazy. The Minecraft 26.3 snapshot has just arrived, and oh boy, builders, we're getting something crazy. With a brand new biome, countless different interior and decorative blocks, the whole new poplar wood type cushions, and so many other things, this update is quickly shaping up to be one of the best, if not the best update for builders we've had in a long time. Let's check out 75 build hacks and build tips with all the new blocks in the 26.3 update, so you can make some amazing Minecraft builds when the update finally arrives. Starting off with the most recent addition to the 26.3 game drop, the cushion block, or should I say the cushion entity, because this thing isn't actually a block. And let me tell you, this cushion right here is one of the craziest things they've added to this game in a long time. It's the size of a quarter block, so a half of a slab, and just this one addition right here opens the door to so many amazing building tricks. The white cushion can be used alongside carpets and snow to create a very, very gradual increase in height. It's the same exact height as 2 snow layers, which means it fits in perfectly in these really shallow inclines like this. Put a cushion on top of a trapdoor and you've sort of got like a slab block that's between 2 slabs? It's very strange, but it's very cool. Super handy for making vertical circles like for windows, or use it for squiggly lines and nice shaping at the tops of walls for like a medieval fortress of some kind, or just use them alongside slabs for a very, very subtle incline on a roof or an awning. And because you can right click and sit on any cushion instantly, all you need is a setup with some signs like this arranged vertically, and you've got yourself an elevator that goes crazy fast. Like, you didn't even see it there, but I just instantly teleported up here. And when you want to get down, all you gotta do is press shift. And this is not exactly a building trick, but because you can sit on these things, it means you can clutch with them. In theory, if I was, less cringe. Cushions unfortunately cannot be moved by pistons, but they can be waterlogged. You got yourself a jacuzzi. But to be completely honest, the most interesting thing of all about the cushion is actually something I just mentioned. This isn't a block. It's an entity. It doesn't actually behave like a slab or a trapdoor, but a lot more like an armor stand or a minecart. Not only do these cushions have absolutely no collision, but they can be placed on basically anything. Put them inside stairs for a really nice looking couch, or on slabs to do basically the same thing. Like I said, these things aren't constrained by Minecraft's block grid system. They can go on basically anything, and that's crazy. When I say you can sit on anything, I mean you can sit on basically anything. Even if that looks a little... Put one on top of a stone cutter for a very uncomfortable seating experience. Or even put it on something as thin as carpet for a very, very subtle increase in elevation. But why stop there? Put it on grass, on flowers, around fences, on crops in farmland. I don't know why you'd want to do this, but you can. Put it on top of all sorts of differently shaped blocks, all these weird blocks of all these different shapes. The cushion just goes on, or in some cases through, all of them. You can even have a cushion both underneath a block, like clipping through it on the floor, and on top of a block for like some sort of weird cushion sandwich. It does actually kind of look like a sandwich, I'm not gonna lie. Very tall sandwich, but a sandwich nonetheless. They power pressure plates indefinitely, use it alongside walls and chains for a really neat looking fence design, or with a birch trapdoor and shelf as a laptop. The cushion can even go on the tiny little lip of the shelf. Throw in some banners on the shelf block itself, and you've got this really neat looking piece of machinery. Cushion and the shelf combo is absolutely insane. Full blocks will clip into the cushion almost like piano keys, and blocks like torches will be ever so slightly poking through like so. You could use the shelf without anything inside as like a chair to sit in, and don't forget, these things actually let you sit in them. This is a really nice chair design. Throw in some additional blocks on the back and on the sides, and you've got yourself a really fancy looking upright dining chair. Because these things are entities, they can go inside other entities like banners. You've got yourself a really unique looking couch complete with cushions and pillows. The amount of interior decor options we've unlocked with cushions is genuinely massive. Pretty much any sort of couch, couch or bed or seating area you could possibly think of has just been added to the game, like any sort of interior decorative style, and this is just what I was able to come up with in a few minutes. I asked my Discord server for more ideas, and they had so many creative applications of the cushion block. Huge shout out to all these people here and their ideas. Definitely check out my public Discord if you haven't already. It's a really fun, chill, welcoming community where I like to run all sorts of community events such as build challenges every single month. So if you like this video so far and you like to build in Minecraft, highly recommend checking it out with the link down in the description. And while you're down there, consider leaving a like and subscribing down below. I'm working really hard to put out a whole bunch of good videos this year, and your support would really mean a lot. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. The Dappled Forest was the first thing added in the 26.3 update, and it is a beautiful autumn-inspired forest with a whole bunch of new blocks, including Poplar Wood, the red shrub, 3 new different colors of leaves, and a beautiful orangey autumnal biome color. Starting off with the poplar log, it's got this beautiful medium brown bark color that I think blends really nicely with a bunch of other brown blocks we have in the game, such as mangrove wood, terracotta, soul sand, and soul soil. We don't have a whole lot of blocks in the game that are this dark brown color. You'll notice if we go into the inventory and just search brown, most of these brown blocks are way lighter than the poplar log. The texture itself is very unique, with it not really having much of a grain. You can see the mangrove and jungle wood very much go horizontally, and then more the traditional woods like spruce and dark oak go vertically. Now, of course, alongside the poplar wood, we've got these 3 beautiful autumnal colors of poplar leaves, red, orange, and yellow, which when combined with some really light blocks like birchwood, pale oak, or diorite can make some very beautiful and unique custom trees. And if you're a creative builder, throw on some red shrubs just floating on top of the leaves or even just in midair, and you've got some really nice bushiness and roundness to your tree that you just wouldn't be able to get otherwise. The Dappled Forest grass color is this beautiful pale orange that's really unique to Minecraft. On the color spectrum of most saturated to least saturated orange, I'd say it's most similar to the orange terracotta, but it's quite a lot darker, which means that there's room for some really creative texturing and block palettes here. And if you want some truly unique grass colors, find a spot where a dappled forest meets a more normal biome like a plains in this case, and you've got all these really wacky different colors of grass that you just can't get anywhere else in Minecraft. And just like how the poplar grass fits in really well with a bunch of these different orange blocks, the red shrub fits in really nicely with a lot of these different red blocks, especially the nether vines and roots. It's surprising how well this fits in. It's a little bit more of a red-orange color. I think it fits in really well with like red terracotta or mangrove log, for example, but it really goes very well with the nether foliage as well. Now, we've talked a lot about the cushion and the poplar wood block, but there's 2 other very important blocks in this new snapshot that we have yet to talk about at all: the straw bed and the shelf mushroom. The shelf mushroom can be placed on the side of any block, and when you bone meal it, it gets bigger. Definitely resembles a beak, which means you can use it for stuff like this pool floaty, or for my personal favorite, a very cute looking penguin. The straw beds, on the other hand, are very interesting because they can be stacked, as well as float in midair, which makes for a really nice beach umbrella with that thatched hay texture, as well as a really nice roof or awning. Together with this lever and this illegal fence block, it really looks well supported and like realistic. Combining the straw beds with the cushions can create this really interesting like hay slab texture to walk on. Could make for a really interesting bridge design, especially when you combine it with the full hay bales and continue the pattern. And last but definitely not least, what everybody's been waiting for, the wool slabs and stairs. I think these blocks need absolutely no introduction. We just got a ton of new shaping blocks, right? Slabs and stairs in all sorts of different colors. This game had severely been lacking shaping blocks for blue and purple in particular. There's not a lot of those in the game right now, so finally having a dark blue and dark purple slab and stair variant is gonna do wonders for all different kinds of builds. Like here you can see more amazing tips and tricks from my Discord community and my friends, and I don't know what to say, guys. There's just so much potential here, so many possibilities that can't possibly be contained in one simple Minecraft update video. This video is a little bit different than the videos I usually make, so if you like it and want to see more, leave a comment down below. And also, if I forgot anything from this incredible update, let me know down there as well. I'd love to hear if I missed anything. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.